I spoke here about 4 years ago, and I know tonight is about the graduating, seniors. But there's a man here that I'd like to thank. I met him when he was the vice principal at Johnstown High School, and he put me in front of 1,500 students to share my story of addiction. And then the next year he brought me to Bishop McCourt. I just like to say that, without your believing in me speaking in front of students in my own community and surrounding would have never have happened. Thank you. Principal Smith. The Richie Thomas Scholarship, I started because, for many years of my life, addiction dominated it. And I tried so many times to quit on my own, and it always failed. In November 22nd, 2011, I called a friend of mine that I was in his wedding, a friend of mine that I haven't talked to in 10 years because I was caught up in this world. And when I finally called and he picked up the phone, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if he was going to say, "How dare you call me after 10 years and you want my help?" But he didn't. It was a very tough, heartfelt conversation that I had with my friend. And together, him and his wife helped me get into a treatment program. And ever since that day, I've lived life as a sober man. And I'm going to share tonight. I'm going to tell you guys, every year we get together and do this scholarship. So for the next couple months, me and Richie would have conversations, and that June, I get a phone call that my friend who helped me has passed away from a massive heart attack. And as time went on, I heard stories about him helping mentor kids at the baseball field, something that he loved to do. And when I started speaking to student bodies, I figured, what better way to celebrate this man? Me and Richie can team up every year, and I can educate kids on addiction, and together we can raise money and help students further their education. And I'm going to tell you guys this every year. We get together. Your son helped change my life. Please stand, Mr. and Mrs. Thomas and Becky Thomas, please. And this year's award, Richie Thomas Scholarship, goes to Ailey Jandike. There's someone else here too today. Many years ago, I used to go to my friend's house by the name of Bruce Klein, and we would watch football games, Penguin hockey games, and it was so nice. And there was always this little girl that stood by her path, and she would look at me, and every time I'd look at her, she'd run away, and then she'd come back, and it would be the same thing over and over and over again. And then one day I walked in, and her pap looked at me and said, "Hey, Frankel." And what I found out is this little girl was calling me Frankel instead of Frank. So ever since then, I've been known as Uncle Frankel to the Klein family. So kindly please come up. We have a scholarship for you too. I just like to say to everyone, please understand that having those tough conversations with the special people in your life will always be a life-changing moment. Be kind and respectful to everyone. Be well, everyone. Hey, thank you so much for having me.